So tomorrow night I'm having a seller workshop, so I thought what better topic to talk about this week for Tasha's weekly real estate question than staging. And I know you've heard a lot about staging, but it actually can really make a big difference because your number one goal when you show your house is to make the buyer feel at home. You want them to come right in and feel cozy. You're also trying to make rooms appear larger, especially if they're smaller rooms. So those are your two big goals. So I have a couple of tips for you. First one is about first impression. Yes, stage your yard. In fact, if you have any kind of sitting area whatsoever, or you can create one, I highly recommend that. Because your client's probably going to be waiting outside your home for a few minutes while they wait to get inside. They're going to have a few minutes to really get that first impression, which is going to be critical. And again, you want them to feel like home right away. So if they can look over and go, wow, I could sit right there in the morning and drink my morning coffee, then you're already doing your job of making them feel like they want to buy your home. Two, this is really critical. I know you've heard this before, but you really do need to declutter. Yes, everything needs to come off of those kitchen counters. It needs to appear very clean. Remove extra furniture so you can make the room appear bigger. With wall hangings, less is more. So if you have a lot, you might want to pare it down just for the sale. You're going to move anyways. You might as well go ahead and pack it up. The third tip that I have is to consider repurposing some of your rooms, especially if they're not being used in the way that they were necessarily intended anyways. So if you're using a bedroom as an office, go ahead and stage it as a bedroom. If you are using a den as a workout room, go ahead and put it back into that den. Make it a nice little cozy spot for people to feel at home in. Keep hearing that, right? Finally, and this is really important, is don't forget all the way down to the showing. It's really important to have your whole house looking good. So prep for those showings. Clean, clean, clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness. There's a reason it's a cliche, and buyers love clean homes. Second of all, remove your pets. Take them with you if you can, because then they're not going to be barking and the whole time the person's trying to imagine what it would be like to live there. It's kind of a distraction. And then finally, but not least here, is to turn on lights, open curtains, show off your house. Get it in the best condition before you walk out the door. Don't worry about that 15 minutes of your power bill. The impression is much more important. So maybe your next question is, oh, what should I update? Eek, that's a whole different question. So maybe next week for Tasha's weekly question, or you can message me, or hey, tomorrow night you can show up, oops, this is the wrong one, at my workshop I'm having at the library for sellers. 6 p.m. for free, low pressure, I promise, but I'm going to give away all the secrets and all the tips on how to get your house sold fast. So see you there, Decatur Public Library, April 19th, 6 p.m. What do you think?
I hit
Did you hit end?
finish, but I don't know that it quit.